Hey guys, it's Brickmaster AS here with another Lego video. Um, this is one of our newer Ninjago Legacy sets, one I was happy to pick up. But I just want to dive right into it, and let's start with that dragon, because that is what we are here to see. And here is the dragon, the golden dragon, the magnificent beast of air that's a dragon and is gold. Um, it's smaller than I expected. It was $20 for this set plus 2 minifigures. I feel like for the size of the dragon, $20 might have been a bit on the high side, but regardless, just looking at it, articulation first, hip joint, ball joint, kind of the mixel style ones, one at the ankle, and then the toes are on hinges. Sometimes it does pose a little difficulty trying to pose it to get it standing up, but usually if you just kind of set it down and put your fingers on the toes and just kind of force them into place, that's usually the best bet. Head is on double ball joints, one at the base of the neck, one at the top of the neck, I guess, so you can kind of get that down, you can get that kind of up, noble, kind of cool. Wings, one at the shoulder, one at kind of like the, elbow maybe. And you got a hinge at the wrist, and then each finger independently moves. Tail, multiple ball joints. The end you can hinge up, and is on a ball joint as well for some different tail action. Jaw opens. It's on kind of a ratcheted. I haven't seen a head quite like this personally. Or I should say, I haven't had one of these in my hands, a head like this personally. But it's about as far as you get before it's outside the hinges range. Right there, snap is that one hinge. The thing itself looks good. Some stickers. The head, of course, is all prints. Spot for Lloyd up there. Flag is stickers. And that's kind of it. If you push down the head, it shoots off one of these trans green, neon green, I really don't know the official color, studs. Real easy just to pop back into its jaw. Yeah, it looks cool. It is a pretty good imitation with the wings. Really are one of the biggest things that was so significant about the first one that helps make this look so similar. It's definitely smaller, but the other one was a little bit more expensive. You did get a little bit of a side build, so kind of up in the air how you want to look at it. You can get some good posability and some good expressiveness. I mean, you can kind of even get like he's kind of embarrassed, kind of putting his claw over his face kind of look there, and get a good wings up, get ready to flap. You can kind of tuck the wings to the side for when he's on the ground. Flying, you can get the legs back. You can get that good flying look out of him if you want to hang it or something from the air, which probably end up what will do with it in my different displays that I put up periodically. The only thing I'm not a fan of this, the dragon itself anyways, is the stud shooter in the mouth. Since I'm not going to be sitting on the ground with this shooting it as a toy, I'm not a fan of that stud in the mouth. And I understand it was marketed towards kids. It's the primary market here. It's real easy. I will probably personally just leave this out, and it doesn't look any different. It actually looks better in my opinion, especially if you want to have the mouth open. When it's closed, it doesn't look so bad, but when you have it open, I don't know, I think it looks kind of weird having it there. So I will personally probably leave that out. And I feel like most Ninjago fans who will be using this as a display will probably be leaving that out as well. I don't know. Maybe I'm completely wrong there, and I'm in a minority. But that's my personal thoughts on that. But let's dive into the minifigures. We get 3 minifigures here. Sorry if you can see this top light here. I don't know if you can or not. It might just be in frame. But anyways, starting from right to left, we have the Golden Ninja Lloyd, the Overlord Returned, and a Stone Soldier, or I think they were referred to as Stone Scouts. But great selection of minifigures for such a small set, I will say. Lloyd Has some really cool gold on gold type printing. You can really see on the dragons there. It looks really good. Turning him around, I'm going to take his hood off so you can see him a little bit better. Does get an alternate face. Head is printed in gold, just like the original one was. His face here, and you kind of see, it's a little difficult, but you can kind of see on his face there is some stuff around his eyes, kind of like a golden energy blast. But I don't know, I think it looks pretty good. Overlord, big built-up weapon, good printing. I'm going to take his hood or hat off because you can see his face. Very evil-looking face. And the head is actually transparent. It's trans purple head, but it looks really good. It looks like the kind of maybe referencing the golden armor that he gets is the Golden Master. And then underneath that, you just get a little bit of printing with some on the back, which is really nice. Nothing on the top half on the back. And then the legs are the classic ghost legs with black and trans purple kind of marbled in there. Yeah, it's the Overlord. Really good figure. Looks really good. Then we got the Stone Scout. Take his hat off so you can kind of see more. Torso's really good. Got that reflective metal on there. Green face. In the back, I'm going to take this off real quick so you can see the print on the back. It's kind of scale looking. I'm really a fan of the torsos that they redid for these remake Stone Soldiers. I was always a fan of the Stone Soldiers. Just really cool. A cool massable type figure. Like the Skulkin and the Snakes, yeah, they were alright. But like the Stone Soldiers were cool massable figures. But that's it for the minifigures. That's it for this review. Just to do one thing I forgot to do when we were looking at the minifigures though, is just the two golden ninjas here, the old original and the new. I did not get this from any of the sets. This is I just ordered off Bricklink. I do not have the sets, but the backs, you can kind of see the little dragon emblem, a little different. Definitely different on the front, but still kind of pulling some of the original stuff with the side things on the kimono here, and I don't know. I think it looks pretty good together. One thing I do have with this set is for $20 and 3 figures, this is what you get. Price per part works out and everything. I think it was a good thing. My only problem is if you just look, I got the old Ice Dragon Attack set here. I'm going to have to back up the camera a little bit. But, I mean, the size difference between these two, I feel is quite significant. The Golden Dragon does have a little bit more details, but I feel like I'm way bigger here on the Ice Dragon. Oh, I'm getting it stuck. A little dusty, but I mean, I don't know. I feel like this came with 2 figures. This came with 3. But I mean, this is significantly smaller than the Ice Dragon. They both have the heads. I'm a fan of brick built heads. I think for what they were going for with the remaking here, I think this was a good choice. This is a hard plastic. But I don't know. I think 15 probably would have been a little bit more of an appropriate price, especially if I take this one out and I look at another dragon set from Skybound. Here's Cole's Dragon. Here is the Golden Dragon. Cole's Dragon's just slightly modified here with the flag is attached to the dragon and instead of Cole. That's just for my personal, what I'm using it for. But I mean, these dragons are almost a little bit closer in size than the Gold Dragon and the Ice Dragon were. This was almost half the size of Shard, our Ice Dragon. I don't know, about 3/4 the size of the Golden Dragon. And this came with 2 figures, and this was $10. So I got this for 10. This big dragon was 20, and of course it's looking big here with camera perspective, but before they were side by side. And here is 20 as well. It's the only qualm I have. They're a little bit off in my opinion on the sizes there. And even if you look at another thing from this wave, which I will be reviewing later, this is a samurai mech. I mean, you got similar stuff there. I got 3 figures in each of them. Yes, 2 of them in the right-hand set were skulking. I get that. But, I mean, I don't know. This was 15. This was 20. And I get why they went 20 because obviously this is going to sell well. So I could see as a company making that choice, and I'm perfectly fine with that. I mean, Lego's a business. They're here to make money. But I don't know. I felt 20 was just a bit much for it. But anyways, that's my thoughts on this set. If you have same, similar, or different thoughts, I'd love to hear all 3 of them. I like to hear other people's opinions on this stuff. So if you'd love to leave something down in the comment section down below, that would actually be much appreciated. I will talk to you again soon. Brickmaster out.